Some cultural norms in my household are I have a set of like home clothes that are mostly dresses like this, but more not as flashy. And we mostly eat a lot of Bangladeshi food. Rice is a staple at our household. It has to, we have to have it every day. And then we have a lot of curry dishes, curry vegetable, curry chicken, curry beef, and yeah, that's what we eat.
Quiero meter más Goya, ¿no? Se ve como no hay nada.
He did it already.
I mean, I enjoy it a lot because I get to really soak in all these different cultures into my daily life and to my food and to my activities. So it's great growing up with so many different countries. And my mom is from Peru and my dad is from Italy. They lived for a long time in Venezuela. And also my mother's grandfather is from Spain. So there's just a lot of different cultures that are put in the mix. So I get a lot of rice and pasta in my life. Carb city, it's great. I have a lot of papa alla huancaína. There's gnocchis on the Italian side. We just made paella today. There's just so much delicious food, and I mean, it's fine to be a few pounds overweight. No, I'm kidding. Cut that. No, but I eat very well every day, and it's great. And I hope to be as good of a cook as my parents are. So I'm learning a lot from them.
So what is papa huancaína?
Ooh, papa huancaína. It's a Peruvian dish, kind of like an appetizer. It's this creamy yellow white sauce that is made with like cheese and milk and crackers. You can add some spices sometimes, and it's just placed over like some boiled potatoes. You put a little bit of like eggs if you want, and you could even throw in some lettuce in there, but it's a really good entry plate. So I did do this research project which showed that there's just an overuse of Caucasian models in like a lot of ads and stuff, and how the perception of beauty is always, you know, white is beautiful, and I guess coming from a mixed background, I did not get so exposed to that. In a way I did, in a way I didn't. It's kind of hard to say. Like, I'm glad I didn't grow up with a mother who was like stressing over diets or buying sugar-free food or you know, like counting my calories growing up. So that was a blessing for sure. And I mean, of course, we've all gone through those, you know, years that we are self-conscious, but I'm very glad that I came from a family that doesn't, you know, like idolize thinness, and like, especially coming from the Latino side, like my grandmother just constantly says like, eat more, and don't lose weight. Like, you know, obviously to be healthy, to be fit, that's very important. But I can say I was very fortunate in having a family that just didn't fall too into that.
When I go outside, it's this really cool thing. So I have, you can say, 2 sets of clothes. Whenever I go to, say, a Bangladeshi community or an Indian community, or if we're invited to a party that's, you know, that's hosted by Bangladeshi or Desi people, then my parents expect me to wear cultural clothes like this. But if I'm going somewhere regularly outside with my mom and dad, like to the grocery store or something, they're completely fine with me wearing jeans and a shirt. My parents, you know, came here with their kids in tow, so they have very strong Bangladeshi values, and they are collectivistic values. So everything we do, it reflects back on our family. So my parents encourage and expect all their kids to do well in school because it reflects on them as parents, and it reflects on their teachings and their values. And yeah, we are a collectivistic community, and we do view things, and we do things, you know. For example, I'm going to pursue a master's degree after graduating from college. And the biggest reason I am doing this is because my mom wants me to do it, because it would make her proud, it would make my mom and dad proud, it would make my family proud. So there has always been a clash. I think the hardest part about being the daughter of immigrant parents is that you try to find the middle point between, you know, the culture you grew up in and the culture that your parents instill in you. So there has always been a clash, yes.
They both moved from their home countries when they went to Venezuela, and then my grandmother had come to America, and, you know, like after, well, she's from Peru, and she like recommended that they would come here because there's just so much opportunities in America. So they moved here in the 80s, and they've worked very hard, and they've reached their dream of the American house, which is a huge thing. And yeah, I mean, just being a first generation American, I sometimes feel like there's more pressure, and you just want to, you know, show your parents that they moved here and it was completely worth it, and you want to work hard, and you want to like be successful, and you want to just like give them everything you can, because like you're so thankful that they came all the way from their homelands, left their families, their close friends, all to come here to America to find great opportunities for them and their kids. So it's definitely something that makes me want to work harder and motivates me every day. So